Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I've gone out and bought another set. I've been doing a few things on lighting recently because we've been having a lot of storms, and also I'm upgrading and converting my van into a basically livable space, and I've been looking at different types of lights. Here is an LED light that has a PIR, a passive infrared sensor, meaning you can turn it on to automatic, so when you walk past it, it will automatically turn on, or you've just got an on-off button. But also, it comes on a base that you stick to the wall, and then you can actually just walk around with the light and use it like a torch, basically. So I think it's pretty good in case of like emergencies, that you're able to just pick it up and move it around, if it works. So we'll do a quick review of this and see if it's any good. This cost me, drum roll please, £2.59. There was a choice of two different colours, an oak kind of colour, and then more of a pine colour. I went for the oak colour. But, you know, let's see if it's any good. Before I get on, I'd just like to thank my Patreons. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for all the help, and I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to join them, all the links are in the description. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so here it is. It's the intelligent induction light. When people come, they light up. When people walk, they turn off. The light in 20 seconds. What a tagline. That is some deep, deep stuff. Anyway, simple operation, minimalistic design, IntelliSense, meaning it's got a PIR in it. Decorative lighting, comfortable lighting, small volume. It'll last between 3 and 5 months on induction mode standby. It's got a 4-meter sense distance, 15-second delayed lighting, and it's 120 degree sensing range. Apparently, it's seen better days, but such is life. Let's have a look then. Now I'm assuming it's going to be very plasticky. It makes it look like it's wood, but I doubt it's going to be. Yeah, it's plastic. But I'm not bothered about that. This sticks on your wall, and then you can actually take it off, and it's just got a magnet on it. And on the bottom, it's got auto, off, and on. On is like that, and then obviously auto is going to turn on anyway because I'm near the PIR. And I assume that's either a little LED there, or it's going to be a night vision, an LDR, light dependent resistor. We'll see. I'll get it on charge and we'll have a look at it. Okay, that's on charge, and one thing I didn't mention was it's got this sticky pad for it. Oh, and this is the pitiful wire you get with it. It just annoys me. Right, I'll be back once it's charged. Okay, so this has had about 3/4 of an hour to charge, and when it fully finished charging, a green LED down here was lit up, and basically it is no brighter than it was, but it's perfect for a night light, and that's now on automatic, so it will turn off. And then this is a PIR, and I believe then I was right about this being an LDR, light dependent resistor. So at night it will automatically either turn on or not. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to turn that off. Let's place it upstairs. I love the fact that it's just magnetized here. It's during the day now, so I've had to put it on not on automatic, but I just love the fact that if there's a power cut, we can take it down, and it's really hard to do without being able to see. You know, you can take it down and you know it's safe, and it's with all the other bits of safety stuff that we've got, so it just works out really, really good. Okay, so all in all, it works pretty well. The only negative is the battery life. It's sort of like every other day it's needing to be charged when it's on automatic. It only comes on at night, so literally that battery dies just in the night time in between us coming up and down the stairs. And it's not on the stairs, it's basically on the landing, so you actually have to pass it to go to one of 2 rooms basically, so it's not even, you know, coming on all the time. So that is a major negative, but other than that it works exactly as proposed, and it works well doing it. If only they'd spent a bit more time on the batteries, I think this would have been a winner. But for its price, is it really a loss, you know? I may look inside it. I may do a video where we take it apart and see if it is an 18650 battery, or what battery it is, and whether we could exchange it out for a decent battery. That might be something for the future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.